Hey, 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 all my funky junk friends. How are you guys doing today? Today is Stand Tall crafting event. Crafter's Choice. I'm going to open up my laptop here real quick and make sure we're in all the spots we're supposed to be in because you just never know. Let me pull this, close all my Cricut stuff. So, how is everybody doing on this fine Thursday? If you're here, make sure you say hello so I know you're here. Of course, we jumped on a little early so that we can get shared over into the group and all that kind of fun jazz and all that fun stuff. But I just want to make sure, yep, there we are. We are in the right spot. So, how are you guys? How are we doing? Hello, Deb. Hello. So, we got some fun things. I've got an idea. I have no idea if it'll work. We're going to try it though. Hello, Rhonda from Texas. I'm up here in good old Indiana. Fun, Indiana. So, it's nice out today. Let's see. It is 73 up here today, and it's nice. My husband and I got up early today to work on the yard, and I had a little bit of overwhelm set in because I've got a lot of little things that I need to get done, and so he decided he would mow for me. Mary, quite contrary, there you are. And there's Lois. And there's Carista. There she is. That's our hostess for today. You guys, up in my description, it tells you how to get over into the group. And it lets you know that Tanya from Strength, Hope, and Crafts is next up after me. And her link's there, so you can go straight there. If you're watching in the group, you can just keep watching and just refresh after each person and be able to check everybody out. So hello. So what I was saying was, if you hear the lawnmower, my husband's mowing and he's picked to mow on this side of the yard, even though he knows the craft room's on this side of the yard at 3 o'clock. That's okay. He's mowing and I'm not. So, but anyway, I was saying I had a little bit of overwhelm because I had quite a bit of things that I needed to get done. Just some little things. Hey, Anita. Little teeny tiny things to get done. Hello, Lily. I'm live, honey. Lillian just got home from school. So let's get started on what we got. Did you need something, sweetie?
No, I just wanted to see you.
Okay, well, don't just stare at me, okay? You got practice in a little while.
It's a game.
Well, a game. Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Yes, she is. Sorry about that, you guys. So anyway, we're gonna try something here. Like I said, he's mowing for me. I got little things to get done, so he wanted to take care of that. Okay, so here's what I have. This is pieces drop cloth here, and I've got an old board here that had something on it, and I sanded it down just a little bit. And what I want to do is I want to do something with none of these stencils that I have laying here. This one over here. This one here. I want to make this scary sign, you guys. What do you think? Oops, let's spin it around. But what I want to do is I want to put it on the drop cloth using unicorn spit. Hey, Lizette. Welcome. If you comment exclamation point notify, you can get all the notifications through Facebook when I'm going live. I also use the Telegram, and I forgot to send a Telegram today, you guys. That's what I was going to do, and I lost my train of thought and totally forgot. So anyway, we're going to put this on the drop cloth. Put the drop cloth on this board. Okay, that's the idea. I don't know. Thank you. If it works, yay. If it doesn't, we're going to say, daggone it, that should have worked. But I think I need to put the drop cloth on the board first. So what we're going to do is I am going to, we're going to Mod Podge it on here. And then we're going to sit it over the side and let it dry a little bit. I'm going to try not to get it super duper wet so that it stays on there. And I think what I might even do is, I think we'll be fine. we'll put the Mod Podge on. And then when we're all done completely, if I have to put some more on top, I will. But that is my thought. I even thought I might even nail in little brad type things to hold it on to if it doesn't stay on. But you guys, I come up with these wild and crazy things, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Something. I think you forgot. It's an exclamation point. Notify, all one word. There you go. It's up here scrolling along the bottom there, that if that helps you. If you want to join my Telegram right there, you can do that too. So I'm going to cut this, and we're going to rip it. Maybe I might be going the wrong way to rip it, but I want the frayed yucky edges because I like that. It doesn't even bother me that the it pulled a little bit there. See that? And we'll even knock some of those off of there. So, and I want the sides of the board I want the board to show a little bit too. So, but I don't think I'm going to do anything to the board. What I might do is just kind of run my brush along the board and just, scrappy or, dry brush a little bit of black on the board along the edges once we get everything together and put on here. So this is just a chunk of drop cloth that I got from Arbor Freight, but I need to make sure that I make that big enough that my tree fits on the, yes, we're doing just fine there. So anyway, I got this drop cloth I'm just going to have to probably cut this up here because this goes the wrong way and it won't rip, but we will fray it. We'll just I probably should have just left it alone up here, but I already made that little cut. But what we're going to do is we're just going to take a pencil and fray it. Now I can use my hand too and get it yucky. I could use a sanding pad if I wanted to. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time doing that, you guys, because it'll take us forever. So we'll fix it as we go. So right there, and I think I'm going to cut this one. I cut this about right here. But anyway, just an Arbor Freight drop cloth. It's huge. I think it was like $20 or something like that. And I've probably had it for 2 years. And I do use it, not a whole lot, but occasionally. There's little chunks missing out of it all over the place. See these little things right here? I always keep those. So when I'm doing like ATC cards and stuff, it adds a little texture on there for something. And I threw some on the floor, but I'll pick them up in a minute. Okay, so let's get this slapped down on here. And what I'm going to use is Fabric Mod Podge. Good afternoon. Thank you. I kind of like the split screen because it kind of gives you an idea of, you can see what I'm doing. And not only that, the reason I like it so much is because it is StreamYard. And with StreamYard, you are able to, I can't stick that down in there, so let's use broken paintbrush. You like my broken paintbrush? I could stream over to YouTube, so I don't have to, re-download everything over on YouTube also. So I'm just going to get this on here now. Fabric Mod Podge is lots thicker than regular Mod Podge. So you're kind of, actually, you know what? I wonder, does that fit in there? Nope. I have, I don't know where it's at. We'll just keep doing this. I thought I had a small little scraper. But anyway, Fabric Mod Podge is a lot thicker than regular Mod Podge. I think it's all pretty much the same stuff. So you could make your own if you wanted to. It's just, I find it easier just to purchase it. But that's me. I'm kind of lazy like that. Not really. Just don't have time for that. But see, I'm just going to get that on there and see. You can see it's already sticking because that's so thick. Now, I want to straighten that up just a tish. And like I said, if it doesn't stick real well, I want the edges to stay rolled up a little bit. And like I said, we'll make that a little more frayed down there. But if it doesn't stick, I'll end up putting like brads around the edge. You know what I mean? The little tacks, the furniture tacks that, are on upholstery. I guess you'd call them upholstery tacks. I'll put those around the edge if I need to, but I don't know that I'll need to. And if I have to put more of this on, I will, because our design is going to be on the drop cloth. And the reason I want to go ahead and put it on the board is so it doesn't move around a whole lot on me. So I'm just putting this on here, and then we're going to set this to a side. I've got a little project we'll do while this kind of dries just a little bit, just to give it a chance to settle on there. Now look at that. That isn't even straight. See that at the top? It's not even straight, but I'm okay with that. I think it'll be just fine. So we're going to leave that alone. I'm going to drop my little half paintbrush in the water over here and put this away. Now I've got something fun and small and cute, and we will come right back to that. Do not look at my table here. I was working on a wedding present for my daughter to give a friend of hers. Now all the stencils I use are from Essential Stencil, and thank you. And this is all from the new Halloween set. Now this right here is a truck, obviously. I'm still not used to not holding it up to show it to you. Okay, within the truck there is let's see. See the pumpkins that you would put in the back of the truck? Well, there's little jack-o'-lantern faces, little pumpkin faces that you can put on the pumpkins when you do that. We're going to pull just the little faces out right here. They're really cute. What's cool about it is you have this stencil here. Okay, see the pumpkins? Well, if you look really close at the stencil, you can see the outline of the pumpkin. You see that? So you would stencil this, and then you can lay this right on top and see they line right up so that you know right where to put it, so that all your little faces are in the centers of your pumpkin. You see that? It's really cool how they do that. You can just barely see them on here, but they are definitely on here. It even has the line to the top of the truck on there. But anyway, we're just going to use the faces, because what I did was I cut these silly little boards out right here. They were just scrap pieces of board, and these little faces are perfect just to put on these. And wouldn't these be cute just sitting in your tiered tray? Just a sweet little thing sitting in your tiered tray. So we're just going to paint them. I was going to use unicorn spit, but I think I'll just paint these right now. So sweet. So this is a pumpkin, and it's just one of the Anita's paints right here. So we're just going to paint this guy up real quick, and then we'll put those fun little faces on there. I thought they would be cute. Now, what else would be cute is to take some jute and make yourself a little stem for the top of it, and even some little wire to do the little curly cues that the pumpkins have on there. I did not grab that kind of stuff, to be honest with you. I did not grab anything to make a stem. And I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I'm not going to worry about painting the bottoms right this second. I'm going to let these get dry this way first. And after we put our little faces on, we are also going to dirty these up so that they look like, so that they're look like we've had them for a little while, a little grungy. Dirty them up. Grunge would be a better word to use, Christy, not to dirty them up. So, you guys, as far as pumpkins go, I'm going to tell you about a little contest that one of the group that I am part of, I am one of the admins on. We're doing a pumpkin contest. If you want to know more information about the pumpkin contest, please send me a message and I will get you the information to do that. And the little pumpkin contest is you're just submitting up your pictures of your pumpkins with the possibility of, getting the most likes and the recognition of, the best pumpkin. It's the Great Pumpkin Contest, I guess you could say. I just made that up. That's not really what it's called. So Miss Mary's on here. She's part of that group too. There's 4 of us that are admin of that group. So fun stuff going on, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot to tell you about this. I haven't told anybody yet, but my friend Melissa from Junk and Craft Treasures, she has an affiliate link and does a lot of stuff with Decoupage Central. Well, she has made it so that I can share some of the exclusive items too. So stay tuned over, the first of the week, because there's a whole bunch of new stuff coming out from IOD, and rice papers and stamps, and their Christmas collections coming out. And I'll be sharing that and doing some crafts and stuff with that stuff too. It's really neat stuff. So stay tuned for that fun stuff too. Okay, so we got our little pumpkins, all but the bottom's done. Let's dry them a little bit. Thank you, Anita, for sprinkling out. I appreciate it. That's the best thing that you can do for all of us creators, is to sprinkle us out so that we can get introduced to some new people. And hearts are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Mr. Facebook has a different way of doing things, and ways that he looks at stuff to get shared out on your pages and stuff like that. I find it funny because my husband, he does Facebook a lot. He's on there a lot, just like, everybody is, and talking to his friends and stuff like that. And it took him a little while to understand that what he sees on his timeline does not necessarily mean I see it on my timeline. He'll say, I can't believe you didn't see that. I can't believe you didn't see that. And it's like, well, honey, if I don't follow that kind of stuff, it's not going to show up. So if you don't let Facebook know that you're interested in something, how are they supposed to know, right? So, okay, look how simple and easy this is going to be. We're going to do that, and we're just going to grab a little stencil brush right over here. Oh, you guys, right before I came live, this is how my day's gone. Right before I came live, I have a Lazy Susan sitting right there. And I hit the edge of it. All my paintbrushes, all my pencils, all my stencil brushes, all my sets of glue that's on that thing all went over onto the floor. I was like, oh my gosh, come on, you guys. Come on. So, all right, so we're going to put some little pumpkin faces on here. And I think these are just going to be absolutely darling, you guys. And like I said, you can do a little stick on top. I might have a stick. Close by. We might do that. I'm going to do this big fat-faced guy right here. I'm not going to do a stem. And to keep myself from accidentally hitting his stem, I could put a piece of tape. But all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that little piece of cardstock right there. And we're just going to put this little face on here. I even put it on crooked. Adorable, though. Absolutely adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. This guy here has a funky looking little face. See him? I'm going to do him right there. Let's see. Let's put that on there. I don't know how I put that one on so crooked, but it doesn't bother me at all that it's crooked. We're going to put faces on both sides of these. And the reason that we're going to put faces on both sides is because you'll be able to see them from both sides if you did sit it on your tiered tray or something. So gotta be careful here. I don't want to hit that stem there. So just like that. Now this guy's got the double eye. I think that's a boo-boo on my stencil, to be honest with you guys. But let's try getting that a little straighter on this side. Right here we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, I still put it on crooked. Isn't that crazy? Must be me. I must be crooked. Crooked day for Christy. We don't care. Nobody will even notice it, right? And if they do, poop on them. They shouldn't be paying that close of attention to your stuff. They should just be admiring how wonderful your artwork is and how beautiful your items are, not that you got a little bit crooked on something, right? And if it bothers us, if it bothers me, I'll sand it off. I don't have a problem with sanding it off and redoing it. I mean, we all make mistakes, or paint over it, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some. If you guys follow me, you know I love my Valspar Antiquing Glaze. I'm going to grab it right here. And, oh my gosh. There we go. I need something to put it on with. I didn't put something over here. So we're just going to grab a paper towel and hope that it works pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there like that. Nothing, whatever. Life's too short to worry about that stuff, We're just going to cover this with this Valspar antiquing glaze like this. And it's going on pretty dark because I'm using this paper towel rather than using like a staining brush. But that's okay because see what we can do, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to get this wet and let's pull some of that off of there. Now what we can do, see what I did there? See, I'm not liking that at all, you guys. That is not coming out how I thought it should come out. So basically what I just did there is I just wiped off my face because it is also water-based. So that's what's going to happen when you do stuff like that. But that's okay because look what we're going to do. We wiped it off. We're going to repaint it. And we're going to do it differently. It's not that deep. See how easily that's fixable? And it'll still look like the rest of them. Just didn't like how that was coming out. Let me get a little more paint here. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Can't let stuff bother us. Just didn't like it very well. Got way too much paint there. But that's okay. Alrighty. We will make it look grungy a different way. There we go. And I need to do that top because I don't want it to look a whole lot different. It's going to look a little different than the others. But that's okay. He'll be the one in the middle. We'll sit him over there and let him dry for a minute. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to take my stencil brush right here. Oh, I just put that in that glaze. I meant to put it in the black. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen. Just going to get a little bit of paint on here, and I'm going to really get that off. I'm going to use my rag and get it off. My trash can's over there. Anyway, just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go along the edges here with the black, like this. I think this will look better anyway. Okay. Now see how that looks? There we go. I like the way that looks a little better. Anyway, I usually use the Valspar antiquing glaze, but that didn't work for us. So we're just going to do it like this, right? See what I mean? You make a mistake or something happens, you don't like something, just fix it. Don't make a fuss about it. Get mad. Nothing like that. I kind of like how that looks. Those are cute. Cute little guys. So, easy peasy. Nice, cute little pumpkins to stick on your tiered tray or just next to any of your Halloween decorations. This would also be cute if you were making like a little tabletop Halloween haunted house or something like that. Now that one's wet. I'm going to hold off on that one because it is super wet. I'm going to sit over there and let that dry because we need to get to working on our other thing real quick. Okay, I spent too long messing around with those. So let's sit this down here and do this. But anyway, you guys get the picture. Just a fun, cute little thing right here. So we got these sweet little pumpkins. I'll make a little stem for them. And like I said, we'll have 3 of them, but I'll fix that other one. So let's get our other piece back down here because I believe it's probably pretty dry. It is, and that's stuck on there pretty good. Okay, so now we need to pull our stencil up here and see exactly how we're wanting to put this on here. Okay, I know I want the tree on here, and I know I want the moon. Okay, so I'm thinking we should probably do the moon first, right in the center, right here. And then we can work around the moon with the different colors. I'm thinking that's what we should do. So I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to do it white. And then, hi, Donna. I'm going to do it white. And then I'm going to go over the, like the the craters on the moon, I guess you could say. Do I want to use paint or should I try the unicorn spit? I think I might want to use paint on this part. Thinking I'm going to grab paint, you guys, for this part right here. Maybe up in here we'll use the unicorn spit. But I had two. I'm going to tell you what. Lillian down there is fixing a grilled cheese sandwich. I can smell it, and it smells so good. She's making me hungry. She's making me hungry. Now, because I'm going over material, I still want a little bit. I don't want a ton of paint, but I want some paint on my brush. See that? So I'm just going to kind of go directly onto, for the center part here. Let's put some little bit of paint over here. This paint's seen better days, you guys. Had it forever. Okay, I'm still going to get some of it off, but it needs to soak in. Does that make sense? Just like that. Okay, now my edges, I'm going to kind of just pull around. I don't need to worry about getting every little single spot, but I am stenciling on fabric. So when you stencil on fabric, you paint anything on fabric, you've got to really work at it to get it into the fabric without making too big of a mess, you know? Because see, like when I go down with a lot of paint in some of those spots, it's going to be a lot thicker than it is in others. But that's okay. We'll just work our way around, and we can make it thicker or we can make it lighter. I just wonder if you took a paintbrush, if it might be easier. It might be easier. So let's use our stencil brush and get this part all the way around here. The edge, like that. Okay, like I said, I've not done this before, so this is new to me too. So we are just gonna try this out. Now I'm just gonna put some paint on this brush, and we're just gonna kind of go around because I kind of want the moon to be pretty white, I think. Let's just do this. Now I'm going to have it so wet I can't do anything with it, right? That's okay. We'll dry it. We'll dry it. Silly thoughts you come up with. This isn't what I had planned to do today, but I came up here and I was moving some stuff around and I came across this drop cloth and I was like, oh, wouldn't that be pretty to do that haunted house on this drop cloth? Now see all this paint I'm putting on here? I'm sure it'll dry pretty quick, you guys. We'll see. This may be a flop. This may end up being a flop and we have to take it off and do something else, but I don't think it will be. Okay, so we got our moon on there. All right, so let's dry that a little bit. So, and then we'll go over the, I think I can get it dry. I think it's going to be cool. I think it'll be cool. So, So, you guys don't forget Tanya's after me. The Strength, Hope, and Crafts. She's always a delight to watch and always has some fun and exciting things that she's working on. So make sure you go check her out when we're all done here. So I'm going to pull out this gray here. And, oh my gosh. See, some of these colors, I tell you, they don't mix real well. Now, what's kind of cool about it, though, is sometimes it ends up looking pretty cool because it doesn't cover the complete thing. I got it on my hand. Or does it mixed up real well? I'm going to spin this around so that that's not on my lap and line that up. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. Okay. So, probably should mix this up a lot better, but we're going to just go for it. I'm going for the gray because I don't want it to dominate over behind the tree. I want you to be able to see it back there and see the shapes, but I don't want it to be the main focal point of our project. I want the tree, to shadow, I want you to be able to see the tree over the moon, because we'll be stenciling over this with the tree. So there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like Halloween. Do you guys like Halloween? I like making stuff for Halloween. Not a big, huge Halloween decorator. Hang signs and things like that. Change the porch or the door hanger, that kind of stuff. We don't do like a big haunted house outside or anything like that, but we do like to, have some stuff out. But I like making stuff for Halloween, though. I absolutely love to make stuff for Halloween. There's Miss Jeannie, and I need to get to the Dollar Tree because I really want to get some of the that netting type of stuff, that meshy stuff. I've seen a lot of people have that, and I think it looks really cool, and I really want to get some. So I'm going to put that away right there. So now here's where I want to try the unicorn spit, because I kind of want to make this kind of purpley, pinky, well, actually kind of purpley and then kind of pinky at the top. And I have never used unicorn spit on fabric like this. Say you can do it. So I'm just going to get my little staining sponge out here and figure out how we want to do this. Let's put this, I'm going to put that on there. And I don't know if I want to do it like this or if I should probably use like a stencil brush. Let's get the big, huge stencil brush here. It's going to work, right? It's going to work, right? So I'm going to go pink at the top. Does the top and bottom matter? We're just going to go for it. We are just going to go for it right here. Now, I don't really want to get on my moon right there, but if I do a little bit, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So look, we got some pink in here. Like that. See that? Now I'm going to do kind of purple at the bottom. Then I'm going to kind of blend them together. Let's use two different brushes. Let's don't use the same brush. And let's get these over here out of the way for right now. Let's get some of this purple. Spin this around. Oh, see what I did? See what I did? I stuck the end of my brush, stuck the wrong end in the paint. Gosh darn it, I gotta move my trash can back over here. Today was trash day, so last night when we gathered all the trash, my husband was nice enough to get my trash from up here, and he always gets the trash and then just sits the trash can over by the door, and I literally have to walk around it when I come in here, and I literally walked around it and came in here rather than dragging it back over here to where I was. Craziness. Okay, so see how, oh goodness, I didn't go off there, did I? Okay, so see that? I think that looks kind of cool. Kind of cool. Now let's get some orange in there. I'm thinking we need some orange in there too. Just to have some different colors, you know? Just a fun background here, you guys. If you don't follow me, when you start following me, you'll see that I absolutely love doing backgrounds. They're the funnest part of making signs and stuff is doing the backgrounds and things. I absolutely love doing them. I think it's fun. Okay, you guys, I'm going to be brave here. All right? See how that kind of looks? Ooh, spooky, spooky. Hey, there's Melissa from Junk and Craft Treasures. I was just talking about you and the exciting things that are coming up. I'm going to go across the moon, okay? Really, Donna? Okay, I had a text service and I'm canceling my text service. I'm switching primarily over to Telegram. And I keep forgetting to send the telegrams. I apologize for that. When we get off here, I'm going to make me a note and I'm going to hang it right here to make sure that I notify everybody. I need to do better about that. That's on me. So, but yeah, it says, according to Facebook, according to the new thing that they have with the command, which is exclamation point notify, supposedly that will give you notifications for my page. It'll say you're following me, and that will give you the notifications for my page for Facebook. We all know how that goes. But anyway, I'm just going to kind of go over the moon here a little bit with our 3 colors. Just like that. And let's get a little bit of orange on here. I don't know. I thought we'd try this. I thought it was going to be kind of cool, and I think it ended up being kind of cool. What do you guys think? Now, we're still going to need to go around here with some black and stuff, which we'll do here in a minute. But for now, I'm going to put these in some water because I think I'm done with those. If I'm not, I got plenty of brushes to go from there. So now let's grab our tree right here, this tree sign here, and stencil, and we're going to put this on here just like this. Now, I seen somebody the other day, they posted something, and they actually took the little, here are the tags, the Halloween tags right here. Okay, and these are so cute. I like how they have an arch around them. You see the arch? I like that. But she actually ended up putting, I don't think she put the cat on. I think she put the witch and that little cat there instead of this big cat. I don't know. Should we try doing that instead? Cover that up and put her on there. Let's stencil the whole thing, but we're not going to stencil the cat and stuff. We'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it's going to look like and decide if that's what we want to do. Now I'm going to turn this sideways so that I don't knock that because I can't really tape it down. All right. So I'm going to take my black right here. And I'm just going to use black because it's Halloween. Okay. So I'm just going to get some black on here and then just work it up into my brush. We used this brush just a little bit ago, but get that on there. And I can already tell I have quite a bit of paint still on there, but it is not, you can't see it on there. So it's always a good idea to make sure to rub it on a paper towel, just to make sure you don't have too much on there. And here we go. Now I'm just going to go over this. I'm not going to try to get into every little fiber of this because that's the way I like the way things look. If you want to get into every little fiber and stuff, you do that. You do you on stuff like this. See how? Looky. You guys, I'm in love. I love this. These Halloween stencils, I'm telling you. And if you could do me a favor, if you go to Essential Stencil to purchase anything, if you use the code FunkyJunk at checkout, not only will you save 10%, but then I get a little bit off of that too. So it's a win-win for both of us. So there we go. I think this is going to be so cute. So cute. Now see, we spent a little extra time on the background, but see how fast the actual, quote unquote, artwork is going on there because you've got these stencils to do that. They take all of the hard part out for you by giving you your design and stuff. So that's why I love these, because I can spend my time doing a background rather than, you know, working on the artwork, I guess you could say. I don't know how to explain what I mean. Just rattling. Just rattling. You guys, I have some amazing decoupage papers that my friend Melissa helped design. I'm going to show them to you guys here in a second because they're sitting right here beside me. So you need to stay tuned because I've got some fun ideas to do some really cool things. I really honestly, you guys, I'm wanting to make an altered book and put all those decoupage papers in there because they are amazing and beautiful, and rather than just sticking them on a board or something like that. I'm going to cover that up a little bit. I'm probably going to get some of it, but that's okay. Just to get this right here along the bottom. And we'll decide if it's going to look right if we put, let's look this up and see how it looks. Oh, I think that looks awesome. So, right there. So we have our moon in the background and our sky doing some fun stuff. You see what I was telling you, what she did is she put the little witch down here, like she's looking out at the moon, which I thought was just totally cool. Totally cool. Let's do that. And then we could always put like this little jack-o'-lantern over here with another little tree. So, but I don't want these arches on here. So I'm going to be real careful, and I don't want this separate moon. I just kind of want her. So I'm going to get my tape and tape off what I don't want. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. And like I said, I stole this from somebody. I don't remember who it was, but she was on the Stencil of the Month page and did that. And I saw that little witch down there. And I was like, I have to put the witch on there because I don't mind the bats, really. And I don't mind the kitty, but I just didn't want that moon. So do we want to put that bat on? Let's see. I could just do that and pull that bat up. So let's just kind of tape this off just a little bit. I'm not going to get crazy about it. Now I kind of can't do that bat because half of his wing is missing. But you know what? Nobody had noticed that. So we're just going to go right along there. Okay, and right along here. I just don't want that line around there, y'all. So give me just a second. I usually am not this picky about stuff like that. But, hey, you know, we all have our moments, right? So, let's see. That doesn't matter. This matters here. Okay, I think we're good enough. So, I'm just going to get a little more paint in here. And we'll put her on there. It's just the silhouette of this little witch lady. I don't know. I just think she's adorable. I love it. And her little kitty cat. It's like they're looking out at the moon. Which I hope that's how it turns out looking. Now look how fast that was compared to me spending all that time taping. But see? That's neat. I like that. Now I kind of think we need... I think I'm going to put this on here. Right here like this. And then we'll put some more trees on there, some more bats. And it's almost like it's sitting on like a little fence right there. So I'm going to stick that right there. And I'm going to cover up the outline again. Guys, just be patient with me here. Take me just a second. Just reusing my tape. There's no reason whatsoever to waste your tape. It just needs to be a little border on here. Or if you're using it to hold your stuff down, just reuse it. I mean, why not, right? Painter's tape isn't cheap, you know? I mean, it's if you don't have to buy more, then do this and you won't have to, right? Right on, chicken wing. Geez, so Pete, but don't do stuff like that. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And then right in here, we have a little spot. I'm not going to make a fuss. There we go. So where did my plate go? Let's grab us a little more paint. Hello, Kelly. Hello. Thank you, Melissa. Here. Sweet, sweet, sweet. But yeah, we're going to do stay tuned. I've got lots of fun things planned for Halloween stuff. And like I said, I'm really honestly thinking about making an altered book to put a lot of these beautiful rice papers in, which just a second. I can't. Oh, I'm a trash can. I can't. I'll show them to you just a second. Now they are sold out. I will tell you that. So I'm going to tell you that right up front. The rice papers are sold out, but there's some new ones coming out that you guys are going to absolutely love. See, I like that. Was there anything wrong with what was down there? Absolutely not. Nothing was wrong with what was down there. But you always got to do something different. I don't know. That's just me. So I'm just going to take my brush right here, and I'm just going to roll this up a little bit, and we're just going to, look, I'm just going to go along here. Nothing fancy, nothing fussy, and just get some black on here. That's not what I was thinking that I was going to do for this board. But sitting here looking at it, I'm thinking that's what we need to do. How are we doing on time? Oh, we got 15 minutes. We got plenty of time. We still got plenty of time. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We have to do another project, I think. Yay. I tend to stencil. I tend to work kind of quickly on stuff. Normally I have 3 or 4 projects sitting here, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have another one ready, but that's okay because we can come up with something real quick. Now, I'm not going to do the sides of this board yet. They'll probably end up being solid black, but I like to make my stuff double-sided because I figure the whole other side is another canvas that we could use. And so we need to use it for some more artwork. So that's what I like to do. Now, see, I just went over the top of that paper or that drop cloth right there and just kind of put some black on it, just being sloppy because it kind of makes it look eerie. That's not a word, Christy, but you all know what I mean. Scary and stuff. See, I like how this turned out, you guys. I really, really like how this turned out. I think it turned out cute. So, unicorns fit for the win. Once again, love it on our drop cloth. Worked really, really well. We did these little guys here to sit by our tier tray and stuff right there. They're double-sided. I would suggest putting a little stick on there on the top, but you wouldn't have to. You could just have it sitting there. So cute. So cute. Okay. So let's grab another, well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this fun thing right here. And I'm going to end up with that all over the place. But that's all right. That's what we've got our craft room is a mess for. Let me show you some of these papers from Decoupage Central, you guys. Now, this is one of them that Melissa helped design, and it is sold out. But look at that. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? But there's some such pretty ones. See that haunted house? I love these. Look at this cat. I mean, my goodness. My goodness. It's these little ghost guys here. I love it. Look at her. Look at her. Sweet. Like I said, these are sold out, but there's some fun ones coming up. There's some fun ones coming up, and there's some more Halloween ones coming up. So this would be a good background, and then you could stencil something on there. But then here, look at this. Look at this pumpkin. Look at these pumpkins. Oh, my goodness. I absolutely love these. And these little guys. Holy moly, in the truck. There's the another truck. I'm loving them. I'm loving them. And then, of course, start getting into Christmas and stuff. I have more over there, but we're going to hold off. And, but so look forward to that. Look forward to that. So let's do another project here real quick. Hold 2 seconds and let me glance around here. It won't take me but just a second for something to jump out at me. I don't have a problem with that. So I just need to find, here's what we're going to do. Witch's hat. Look here. I've got this board right here, and we're going to put one of these witch's hat on. Now, this is actually a porch leaner stencil. You guys see that? Where you can put all 5 hats on the porch leaner. I mean, come on. But they're all separate. You see this? They're on here separate. So you've got all these different hats that you can do something with. So we're going to get started. I might not get it finished, but we're going to get started. We're going to start a project here. Now this board is just one of those ArtMind plaque boards right here. Actually, what I was thinking about doing is taking one of these and putting it on the inside of one of these boards like this, and then kind of have some 3D stuff, but I haven't decided for sure. So we're going to put the witch's hat on this side. Like I said, I like to make things double-sided, so this will be perfect because I have quite a mess sitting here, don't I? So now, should we just we need to decide what hat we'd want to put on here. I like the tall one to take up the whole board more so than the smaller ones. So, there's even some of that. Guys, I'm thinking that one right there because it looks like it's the tallest one. And I think it'll be really cute. Now, see, it doesn't fit all the way on my board. But I'm okay with it not fitting all the way on my board. All right? So now we need a background. What kind of background should we put on here, you guys? Should we put, I want the hat to be black, so let's do a fun background of, let's go with unicorn spit. Hey, let's do the same colors that we just did. Want to? Y'all want to? I do. I do. So, but we'll do it a little bit differently. I'm not going to do it like a sun scene. We're going to do it kind of like a tie-dye type of scene. So I'm going to take some purple right here. Okay, and I'm going to rub it in a little bit. And then I'm just going to put, okay, I think you guys have probably all seen me do this before. I think it always turns out really cool when we do this like this. And then let's grab some pink right here. Rub that in just a little bit. And we'll hit some more areas just to put some fun colors on here. We can always grab some more purple if I end up covering up some of my purple or things. See, like that. Now let's grab some orange. Now I'm going to get unicorn spit all over my hands. It does wash off. You got to work at it to get it off, but it does wash off. If you were smarter than me, you'd put rubber gloves on, which I used to put rubber gloves on all the time. And I don't know why I quit doing that because they're right behind me. I guess I don't care about my hands anymore. Is that what it is? Maybe? I don't know. It does come off, you guys. So see that right there? I think we need a little more purple. Let's put some more purple on here. And just keep filling these in. Filling these. Hey, Jeannie. I'm just filling some of these spots in right here. Okay. Kind of blends them and mixes them together a little bit, but not a ton. See that? But look, see how fast we did this fun little background right here. Easy peasy, you guys. Easy peasy. It's just kind of crazy and nutty, and I love it. I love it. I'm going to stop right there. I didn't do the whole thing, and that's okay. So now I'm just going to drop my hat right down on top of this board right here. And we can get fancy, you know, we could do everything a different color on here if we wanted to, or we could do it all the same color. I'm going to do it all the same color. I'm just going to use black and put my thing on there. And then right here where this band is, we could take a piece of material. I do believe it was Melissa did that the other day. She put a piece of material there, or we can paint it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. We will see what happens here. I don't have a whole lot of paint there, but I might have enough. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. But I'm just telling you guys how easy and simple Essential Stencil makes it with these awesome stencils. You can just make some really cool pieces of art, signs, all kinds of fun stuff. When I get off here, I've got to work on a porch leaner that I'm making for my daughter as a present for one of her friends that's getting married. And we're going to put the coordinates of their wedding on there. They're going to, it's going to have their last name. And, you know, although Essential Stencil, obviously you can't like buy everybody's last name, you know, but they have alphabet letters, and that's what I'm going to be using to spell out their last name. And when I get that done, I'll, well, actually, after my daughter gives it to her, I will share a picture of it because I think it's going to turn out really kind of cool. And I think she's going to like it. So I don't think she follows me, so I don't think I just gave things away. And if I did, I'm sorry. There. So I love color, you guys. I absolutely love color. Color is my favorite thing to add to stuff, so that's why I like that kind of background so much. But look at that. Da, da, da. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now we need something for the brim of her hat. We need something there. We need to either paint it a fun color, or a ribbon, or piece of paper. Something needs to be right here. So let's think about this for a minute, because my ribbon is way over there, but I do have some strips of drop cloth right here. Looky there. We could do, we could make a little brim for this hat with this drop cloth right here. Okay, because I kind of want to match that curve. Well, I didn't do very good at matching it. Right there. Like, that's not bad. And let's go right there. That works. And then we'll go like this. I don't know why I'm being so meticulous here. Let's just cut it and be done. Don't have to be crazy about it. Oops. Okay. Now look, we can stick that on there. Is it perfect? No. Is it cool? I think so. I think so. So let's grab this Mod Podge right here again. This fabric Mod Podge. And let me just grab a paintbrush, an old paintbrush right here. This will work. And we'll just put some of this right here. Again, I'm using the fabric Mod Podge, so it's a little bit thicker. Right there. Put that on there. Let's put that down. Kind of stretch it because I made it a little shy of how I wanted it. That's all right. Oh, pooey. It's okay. good enough, right? Good enough. Good enough. Okay, now let's fray these edges. Not sure that I'm digging this though. Just like that. Now let's do that brim. Let's get this little guy here. Let's grab some unicorn spit. Make it pink. We'll just make it pink. Right there, like that. There we go. I think that looks kind of cool, you guys. What do you guys think? Do you like that? Do you like that? Okay, you guys, my time is pretty much up. I want to make sure that you go join the Stand Tall Crafting group. The link is up in my description. And make sure you go check out Tanya next. Tanya, Strength. Oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. The link is up in my description. So make sure you check her out. And she is up after me, and her link is up there. If you are on the Stand Tall Crafting group, just refresh in a couple minutes, and she will be shoved in there and all that kind of stuff. Did I get to 9K, Jeannie? You guys, I had like 4 or 5 people, and I was going to be at 9,000. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we did this fun project. We did this fun little project. And we did these little pumpkin guys. And I'll fix my other pumpkin and take some pictures. You guys have a great evening and an even better tomorrow. Bye-bye.